Hi everyone, welcome. This is Tim, and this is your weekly Angel Oracle card reading for Monday, January 19th through Sunday, January 25th. I do apologize for this being out so late. This is my fourth time taping this. I have had technical difficulties. Tried to do it with the backdrop, didn't work, so I'm just going to do it the old-fashioned method like this. The last couple of videos where I had the backdrop behind me, I really want to get to that point, but that's going to require me to purchase some new items, and I choose not to do that at this time. I will be able to do that this year. I am being optimistic about that financially and setting that intention, and I know that by the end of this year, I will be able to buy a high-def video recorder and green screen and do all of the things that I want to do with this channel. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm just going to need to do a few more readings to get to that point. But this week I'm going to be using the Healing with the Angels Oracle card deck by Doreen Virtue. And we're going to pull 3 cards from that. We're going to pull 2 cards from the Universal Love Healing Oracle card deck by Tony Carmine Salerno. Now, what I'll do with these 2 cards here is I will choose 2. I've already pre-selected the cards, and I want you to focus on card number 1, if you want card number 1 as the bonus card for what you need to know for this week, or card number 2. Or you can select both. Like I did, I felt like I needed both. So we'll see what's going to come up with this. Now, the first part of the week here, we have trust. Now, the trust card pops up a lot. We may be wavering in our faith, or we may be feeling like we're losing trust in our own abilities. And this card is a gentle reminder to remember that you are a part of God, that everything that is happening around you, even if it isn't going the way that you would like for it to, this card says don't give up, okay? This is don't waver in that faith. This is a reminder that you do have the ability to make proper decisions, and everything is a choice. So if you are feeling like there are people around you that are less trusting, or you're not quite sure of your own judgments, what I want you to do right now is, especially when I get this card a lot, I always ask for Archangel Michael to come through, and I'm going to ask that now. Archangel Michael, if you would come through. And for anybody that is watching this video right now, I ask that all of the archangels surround us right now. And I ask that Archangel Michael, that you cut away any cords of attachment that are keeping us from being able to move forward, that are keeping us blocked from being able to be the best that we can be, to be able to trustworthy individuals, and know individuals that we know that we shouldn't trust. Give us that clear vision and cut away any attachment from any old pattern or belief that we may have encountered and still are encountering, that we can be released from that now. So this is saying to trust in your own abilities and to have faith and not to waver in that faith. As we move into the middle part of the week, it's interesting because we've got the surrender and the release card here. And This is about letting go of old belief systems and patterns. See how she's holding onto this vase here? I really see how she's just clutching this. And the vase is cracked where water is coming out. Water is, of course, associated with emotions. So this is releasing and surrendering old emotional hurts that you've been holding on to. This is also in relation to this trust card here, too. So this is asking us to let go of those old patterns and beliefs that we may have been holding on to. See, the thing is, as long as we keep holding on to old stuff that we shouldn't be holding on to, the universe can't give us anything new. And this is saying that as soon as we can let that go, the more that we will start to be able to be open to be receiving what we should be getting, the wonderful prosperity and abundance that we're expecting for this year, okay? So this is letting go of any old thought patterns. I'm hearing thought patterns too because I asked for Archangel Michael to come forth, and of course he is giving me this message to tell you that this is about old toxic thoughts. And this relates to manifesting. Let me give you an example of what I'm hearing here. You may be saying, what if I never have enough money to be able to buy the things that I want for this year? Or another scenario is, what if I'm never able to pay off my credit card debts? See, what's happening is when I say, what if I'm never going to be able to pay off my credit card debts? The universe doesn't hear what if. The universe hears you say, I'm never going to be able to pay off my credit card debts. And as a result of that, that's what the universe continues to give you. The universe also will continue to give you, I never have enough money to buy the things that I need and want. So this is surrendering and releasing that old thought and replacing that with looking at it from a place that it has already happened, a place of gratitude. I am so grateful and thankful now that my credit cards are paid in full. I am so grateful and thankful that I have more than enough money to buy the things that I need to pay for in cash. Now, this isn't just a matter of saying these things. You need to feel it. And that's the big part of all of this, is feeling it. And when you feel it, you draw that energy to you and you start to notice that come into your life. You can do this with the surrender and releasing of the old ways of thinking, whether it's finances, job, relationship, health, anything you can use this for in surrendering and releasing is switching that line of the thought process there. And as we get into the weekend, I love this. This is celebration. Okay. Now, interesting this is saying that as we let go and as we trust in our own abilities and know that we are deserving and know that we do have trustworthy people in our lives and that we do have the ability to make intelligent decisions and choices, and we let go of those toxic behaviors and thoughts and release that, even though we may feel that we're comfortable in it and we know that we need to release it anyway, okay? Because you may be feeling comfortable in a toxic situation, but there's something better on the horizon. That's where the trust comes into play. And when we let all of that go, now we've got room for celebration. This is to say, hey, good job. You've done it. Now you've got the ability to celebrate. This is good news is on the way. See, I love this. See how she's clutching this vase here? But this one here, she's dropped it. Another angel, of course, but she's dropped it and her arms are open to receiving. This is letting go and receiving, and this is where the celebration occurs. Okay? So that's the messages for these three cards. This is really saying that even, especially those of you who are going through some rough times, trust that what you're going through is because you're meant to go through it. Sometimes we have to go through crap because that's how we learn. You know, it isn't that we're being punished. It's just that we have to go through that sometimes in order for us to evolve so that we can move to a higher spiritual level. Okay? And we can appreciate the things that are given to us even more so because we've gone through hell and high water, so to speak. Okay? All right, so those of you that chose card number 1, this is your card here, all right? This is the golden path. And I love this because this is a beautiful golden path with the sun at the very tail end here. Although you can't really see what's way out there, this is saying to keep following through, all right? And that you're on the right path. Let me read you the description in here. That's my message with what I get from this. But it says, continue your current course of action. Even if you are experiencing unforeseen difficulty and obstacles, again, that's where the trust comes into play. So this card's shown up in your reading today to encourage you to keep going. Faith, perseverance, and conviction will lead you on the golden path. Now is not the time to give up. A bright future is in the making, even though you cannot currently see it. So it's just taking that first step, okay? Now, if you chose card number 2, this one is birth. And I like this one too, because this is See, with everything that we're doing here, this tells me this is almost like planting the seed. This is giving birth to a creative idea, a project. Now we can start to see that get off the ground, okay? So this is, instead of wishing, and boy, I wish I could do this, and, you know, I've been thinking about I should take this first step, but I never seem to do it, and I still don't know why I don't do it. Say do it. Plant the seed. Take that step. Give your dreams birth and new life. Okay, so let's see what this card's meaning is in the book. A spark of creativity, an inspired idea. A seed strikes fertile soil and something beautiful is born. So this card represents the birth of something new. It may be a new relationship, a new job or project, or it may be a completely new way of looking at life. Again, the surrender and the release is what I hit with that. It's also the start of an abundant phase in your life. So previously hidden talents emerge during this time. So follow your intuition and inner guidance, and that's going to create abundance on all levels. So beautiful reading. I love the energy with all of this. Although, again, I still feel like that we're going to be doing just a little bit more of this purging and letting go, as what this card is saying here. We're not out of the woods with this, but the more we let go, the more we're going to be able to start seeing things, that little seeds start emerging from the soil. I don't think just yet, but it's right there. So keep moving forward is what I've been feeling since I've been meditating about this for this past week of what these cards were going to be coming up with here. Do want to also give you fair warning that this Wednesday, I believe, is January 21st, and that is the first day for Mercury retrograde. What does that mean? Well, it's not fun. And it won't be fun until, I believe that is February 11th. So we've got about a couple weeks of Mercury retrograde. Advice: watch how you communicate with people. Watch your body language. Watch the vibes that you're giving off. And watch how you're communicating even online, okay? Emails especially. You may think you're being cute and funny, but it may be taken the wrong way. So that's Mercury retrograde in a lot of aspects. Emails can get lost. Important documents that were sent in the mail get lost. Computers crash. So Mercury retrograde loves to do all of that. So be forewarned. Back up your computers. Really watch how you're communicating with people, because you may have to say it more than once. You may need to say it twice or even 3 times to make sure that the person really did understand what you said, okay? Not a good time, if you can get away from it, to sign important business documents. So if you need to, I would say make sure you're reading the entire contract and all of the fine print involved. So I thank you everyone for watching. Thanks for my new subscribers this week. I appreciate it. And I would like for you to do me a favor, would you please, for 2015, please share my videos. I need more subscribers. I feel like there's more people out there that I'm not connecting with. And if you've got some ideas, I would love to hear from you. But one of the things that you can help me with is share my video on your YouTube channel, on your Facebook channel, on your Pinterest. Share it with someone who you think may need this. So if you like this video, there's a good opportunity someone else that you know may like it as well. And I greatly appreciate that. Have a wonderful week, everyone. Talk to you later. Bye.